I've always been intuitive since I was a child. So I thought everybody just had strong intuition. And then when I was around 18, I remember, I remember when I was 18, I started to dream things that would happen the next day. And so that was a bit like, this is weird. Flash forward to like early 20s, and whenever I would lose something, I would be sitting in class at university and suddenly get a vision of where I could find it again. Super weird. Fast forward a little bit, like later on in my 20s, I started getting messages right before that space, right before sleep, or in the morning, right before waking up or right before falling asleep. So I started to cultivate like meditation much more, and I really started to make myself available for those kinds of messages because it was helpful to me. I was going through my Saturn return. I was like, I need all of the support I need. Like, if I can receive these little phrases, these little things, to me, it was a spiritual practice. I didn't know anything about psychic abilities yet. To me, it felt like a spiritual practice at the time. Started to really like explore tapping into different levels of consciousness. So I was doing that, but the point of it was to truly just get guidance for myself. At the same time, I was working with clients as a coach. I was helping people with their limiting beliefs. I really enjoyed it. It was kind of growing organically, word of mouth, just enjoying that so much. A lot of one-on-one sessions, like hundreds that turned into thousands. At some point, I found out I could feel people's feelings. So that was like, how can I feel people's feelings? Like, am I an empath, or like what's going on? So I think because my awareness of myself had deepened, suddenly I was able to differentiate between what was mine and what wasn't. So suddenly I there was something going on where I'm like, all right, this is not typical. This is not normal. Like, is this something we all can do? And I just never really like understood. So it was the clairsentience that, I mean, it would have been the clairvoyance. That was the first thing, the visions of things I had lost. That was the clairvoyance, right? The visions. And so that would have been theoretically the first thing that opened up for me. And then the clairsentience came like